Your general nitro engine, they all work on the same principle. You've got a crankcase with a big cooling head on top, takes the heat away from the engine, puts it into the air. You've got a button that holds your glow plug threaded in there. You've got a piston that goes up and down in a liner. And the liner has various holes in it that allow the gas flow to flow in and out of the chamber. And the faster it can get in and out, the faster it will rev. As the piston goes up and down, it's driven by the crankshaft. It turns the conrod up and down, which drives the piston up and down. The carburettor feeds the engine with air and fuel, a mixture of which is controlled by jets, low-speed jet, high-speed jet. The position of the throttle and the mixture of the fuel determines the speed and the running temperature of the engine. The key to a good performance is a reliable engine that provides good power all day, in fact all season. If you look after your engine, it should last a year or more. If you don't look after it, you can wear it out in a single race. All nitro engines use a clutch to drive the bell, which drives your spur gear, which puts power into your transmission. There are various types of clutches, and the setup of them is crucial to how much drive you get. Your typical nitro clutch is a flywheel holding 3 clutch shoes on 3 pins, and the centrifugal force tries to throw them out when they grab the clutch bell. So to hold them back, you fit springs like that, and it holds it down, and the tension of that spring determines when that flies out and bites the clutch. Likewise, the weight of those clutch shoes determines how much centrifugal force they've got to overcome the spring and make a bite. But there's various types of clutches. There are 3-shoe clutches with composite shoes instead of aluminium for different bite characteristics. Early punch, late punch. Then you've got 2-shoe clutches, which are just a simple 2-shoe arrangement. Again, centrifugal force throws them out, and that's held back by a spring wrapped around the pair of them to hold them in. And then lately we've got various new developments like the CRF V6 clutch, where we've got 6 little pads that push forwards and out with centrifugal force to grab the clutch. If you can get your clutch set up just right to bite spot on out of corners for maximum control and acceleration, you're in with a shout. The fuel you put through your engine will determine its power characteristics. Several manufacturers have got different blends of oil, different fuel combinations, different nitro content. You can get anything from 10% right up to 50% nitro content, but you'll have to shim your engine accordingly to make it get the best from that fuel. We've got all sorts of different fuels, different blends, different colours, different mixes, different sizes of containers, depending on how much you want to use and how fast you get through it. Bigger engines generally drink more fuel. You'll need to get yourself a good fuel bottle with a sealable cap so you can transport it around without spilling it all over the place, and you're in for a quick fill. Different size bottles for different cars, small bottles, big bottles, stiff bottles, flexible bottles, all down to how you like to handle it and how quick you can get the fuel in. Be safe, keep it in a sealed container at all times and transport it with care. It's a very slow burning fuel, you have to compress it a lot in an engine to get it to burn, but it will still ignite, so be careful.